warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Portland Trailblazers here at Moda Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Trailblazers. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches. And of course there's the Jazz. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Juzang in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Juzang passes to Kessler. Count the basket.
Kessler always looking to score down low. A nice finish inside.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Ayton a screen on Sexton. Henderson finds Ayton. This one for 3. Avdia can't hit. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Here's Juzang. And it goes down 2 points. Now here's Henderson. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Henderson. From 17 feet out, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Juzang. Misses the 3. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleptwalk through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls. That one is no good. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
The first free throw is good. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
Now, here's Ayton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Kessler. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
But you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Celtics. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they've run into a bit of a wall here as of late. Had been playing pretty good before this latest stretch. Now trying to do whatever they can to get back on track.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Ayton a screen on Sexton. Back to Ayton. Henderson outside. Portland moving the ball around. Sexton on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 4. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Count it, good. Markkanen's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Grant. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Markkanen. Portland no good that time either. Utah leading by 6. Here's Juzang. Outside, Sexton. Over Ayton. Up top, Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Portland grabs the miss. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Sexton with it. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Juzang passes to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. 7-point differential. Grant outside. Pass to Ayton. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. At the elbow, Sexton. Unloads from 9. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Henderson. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Henderson outside. Ayton a screen on Sexton. Here's Henderson. And he gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson passes to Juzak. And stolen by Simon. And here's the fast break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
And here's Sexton. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Juzang. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Utah's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Shots good by Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Now Henderson, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Grant with a screen on Sexton. Henderson kicks to Grant. Henderson passes to Grant. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Colin Sexton.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Pass to Kessler. Henderson against Clarkson. From the line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 3. Grant finds Henderson. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And it's the Jazz's ball. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Simon. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Juzang. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Williams comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now, here's Sharp. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. From downtown, Markkanen pulls it in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now, here's Simon. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Jazz leading by 3. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Sharp. Klingon, the screen for Sharp. Collins with some nice D. Utah shooting just 35% to start the game. He was all alone on that one. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen, and it's Sexton in for Keontae George. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton against Henderson. Got a hand on it.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And yes, it's good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Utah with the ball. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Martin's checked in for Filipowski. And so Collins nails both of them. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
3-pointer, Simons bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And shooters shoot, and Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Williams against Martin. Utah moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Sensabaugh. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. Avdia's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Now, here's Avdia. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Oh, just lifting off and arcing that one in. Simons displaying complete control.
Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Here's Sensabaugh. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Martin is out there with Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Now here's Sexton. And finished off by Martin.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
Simons with the ball. Down low. Here's Klingon. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. And guys, the Blazers were ecstatic on draft night when two-time national champion Donovan Klingon fell to them at the number 7 overall pick. The 7'2" giant provides instant rebounding and rim protection. For a team in search of a defensive upgrade, he is a proven quantity. I am curious how Klingon fits to a center rotation that does include DeAndre Ayton.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now, here's Simons. 9 points last game out. Back to Sharp. Simons surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Klingon with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Grant. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. And here is Williams. After Avdia made the last three-pointer. And they're running. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Utah trailing here. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Martin with a screen on Sharp. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
In that matchup against the Bucks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now, here's Simon. 10 points for him. Inside, got a piece of it. Tries from 10, and it's Sharp missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Outside for Sexton. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Martin's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Sexton sees his open teammate and puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Portland trailing here. Outside Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Sharp missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sinks the triple.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Pass to Simons. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Williams kicks to Sexton. A floater. And Klingon pulls it down.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The shot by Williams, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Sexton. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Avdia. That one drops for him. Avdia's got 7 points.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Collins with it. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look now for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. And it's Grant in for Avdia. Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside, Simons. Over Sexton. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Outside, Markkanen. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant dishes to Ayton. Sexton against Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Williams sets a screen for Simons. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Clarkson against Sharp. Clarkson on the wing. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Grant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Larkin in a screen on Ayton. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Sexton. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Jazz passing it around. Kessler, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Simons. He's got 12. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Clarkson, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
He's off on the first. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And the second free throw, good.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Sharp.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now Clarkson, he's got 6. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Sharp. Another miss by Utah. Trailblazers are gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Count it. Kessler's got his 3rd basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Simons after the basket by Utah. Kessler with the rebound.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Portland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sharp finds Simons. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sharp. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Avdia comes in for Williams. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And Utah also making a switch. George is checked in. Now here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. Back to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Throws it up high. And Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Grant with a screen on George. Outside, Avdia. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. No good on that one. Utah leading by 6. In the corner, it's Clarkson. No good on the triple. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Sharp. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Grant with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Sharp in the corner. Henderson with it. Over Kessler. Portland again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Now Kessler. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Markkanen passes to George. Back to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Grant on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Sharp. Pass to Kessler. Here's Juzang. And here's George. Henderson defending. 5 to shoot. Kessler setting the pick for George. Kessler. No good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now here's Henderson. Over George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
And you have to knock down your free throws, especially when you're trying to make up ground.
12 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Clarkson. Over Thibault. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Trailblazers.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Utah leading by 5. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Henderson out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Avdia dishes to Henderson. Ayton against Sexton. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Outside, Markkanen. Here he goes. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 5. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends. High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
The Trailblazers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Both free throws good from Henderson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson with the screen for Markkanen. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Thybulle with the ball. Back to Henderson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson. The Trailblazers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Jordan Clarkson. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. You look at Kessler. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Henderson against Sexton. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Grant. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Avdia can't hit.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Henderson against Sexton. Thibault on the wing. Fires the three. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz leading by 6. Clarkson on the wing. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the break. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Markkanen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Ayton a screen on Sexton. Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Henderson. Stolen by Kessler. Clarkson goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson with it. He's got 14. Pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 11. Thibault for 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And it's sent back by Kessler. Sexton with it. Now Henderson defending. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Henderson outside. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Juzang. Pass to Kessler. Here's Juzang. Defended by Avdia. Good on the shot. Juzang's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
and he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Now Ayton. He's covered by Kessler. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Back to Ayton. A jump hook, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Jazz leading by 11. Clarkson outside. To the inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ayton a screen on Markkanen. Here's Grant. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Ayton. And it's Simons in for Matisse Thybulle. And a switcher also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Sexton, and it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Henderson. 14 points for him. And stolen by Sexton. Plays it in off the breakaway. Sexton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pass to Simons. And Sharpe has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Henderson. Williams with the block. And here's Sexton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Outside, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got 12 points here in the second half.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now, here's Sexton. On the wing, Markkanen. Kessler passes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Williams, a screen on Simons. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Grant. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Simons. Driving inside. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Outside, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 11. No good from Grant.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Sexton against Henderson. Sharp on the wing. No good on the three. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. George is checked in for Sexton. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love when Simons puts it on the deck. So crafty off the bounce.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That one misses. So it's Utah now. They lead by 11. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. Pass to Markkanen. And once again, off the mark by Utah. The Trailblazers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 1:38 left in the third. Now George. Nothing on the board. Outside, Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Trailblazers trail by 12. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Outside, Simons. Picked by Williams. Simons kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 12. To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Here's Henderson. 16 points for him. Outside Williams. Pass to Simons. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside, here's Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. That's good from Williams. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Simons. Tries the spin move. Pass to Banton. Here's Klingen. He's covered by Kessler. Will it go? Goes back up. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them And what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Collins is out there with Martin. Then it's Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 spot. Here's Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Second chance shot. And it's Sharp missing. Utah leading by 17. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 21.
And anytime you get a fast break chance, you'll want to run. And Simons, a terrific finisher.
The Jazz shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Sexton. With the drive. And Sexton slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Williams has a screen for Simons. And it's in there. Simons has got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Collins puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Kamare. And here's Sharp. And Simons has it in the corner. Again, Simons missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Sexton dishes to Martin. Sexton against Sharp. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
Outside Williams. Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 3 to the paint. Here's Klingon. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Collins. Klingon with the steal. Lets it go from 14. And it's Sharp missing. Jazz leading by 15. Sexton with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
Now, here's Simons. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Martin with a screen on Sharp. Here's Sexton. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 18. Pass to Klingon. Shoots over Clarkson. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 4 this quarter.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Jazz leading by 15. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Now, here is Martin. He's covered by Grant. Martin, the pass to Williams. Back to Martin. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
But drive by Henderson. Can't hit from in close. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Ayton. Henderson dishes to Ayton. Collins against Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Abdias checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Martin. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Trailblazers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Sharp. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Kessler. Top of the key, Clarkson trying to end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Utah. Juzang's checked in, and he sinks the second.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Henderson looking it over. Ayton kicks to Henderson. Back to Ayton. Pass to Thybulle from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Thybulle's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Clarkson passes to Juzang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Scoot Henderson, and he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Henderson. Idle for three. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The shot by Sexton, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
The Jazz shooting 43% from the field. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Kessler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Jazz leading by 6. Sexton the pass to Juzak. Back to Sexton. First one falls for him.
Well, Colin Sexton, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
And Sexton drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Henderson with it. He takes it in, goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 8. Down low, here's Grant. And Portland again with the bucket.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside, Sexton. Inside. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Jazz now. 9-point game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Clarkson outside. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Utah leading by 7. Clarkson for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Pass to Juzang. Markkanen against Grant. Kessler screen on Grant. Markkanen passes to Kessler. And they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Grant.
And you can always count on the consistency from Grant. He likes these moments, keeps his composure, and knocks it down.
Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Clarkson for 3. Portland grabs the miss. 55 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle, stolen by Markkanen. Sexton on the wing. Henderson defending. Sexton's shot is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And so it's Utah with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
Kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.